Day 22, how I was conned out of over $2 million. So at this point, like I said, I'm about $85,000 in. The Monetary Authority of Singapore, or MAS, as we'll refer to them, as she referred to them, are now involved because any large transfers of money out of Singapore is supposedly governed by MAS, and they had an agent, as she said, call the con artist. She said that they had called her and wanted to know, why the money was being moved away. And she had explained that it was in a travel account and there were far too many fees and fines and whatever. And that she just, wanted to withdraw the money because she could no longer afford to have that much money wrapped up. And they basically, from what she said, had told her that Celia, the travel broker, had accused her of basically almost like committing fraud, like she wasn't going to ever have any intention of traveling, which of course she said she was because she had supposedly taken trips before. And I mean, we took trips before, and she said she booked them through this travel agency. And her husband had, said that they had booked other trips through this travel broker, or at least he thought they did. I mean, from from what I know of him, at least what I thought of him, he was always a very nice guy. We were all very good friends. We had a good time together. Wasn't the sharpest knife in the drawer, but, just seemed like he was a good guy. Obviously, to this day, I don't know. My opinion goes back and forth. I'm not really sure. I'm not sure what he knew or what he didn't know. But regardless, he didn't know about this, con that she was running apparently, or I didn't know that she was getting money from me. My husband didn't know. And of course, that's why it kept going on so long, is because, I was afraid, we were afraid they would find out and we would both be divorced. That was the whole thing. Well, at this point, I'm $85,000 in, so I have to get my money back, right? And she says now everything has to be investigated by Moss, and she's got to pay them like $2,000 or $3,000 to, that's their fee for investigating. And basically that if she didn't pay it, that, she might be charged with fraud in Singapore. So she calls me in a panic that she needs this 3,000 or more dollars to pay them to investigate, and then they would decide when and how, we would supposedly get our money back, right? Well, at this point, I'm just freaking out. Like, I cannot lose $80,000. Like, I need my money back. Like, you have to figure out a way to get it. She's like, oh, don't worry, don't worry. I'll get it. I'll get the money back and everything will be good, right? Like, everything will be good. Well, as you all know, obviously it was a con, but wait till you hear the stories go from here.